Hello, my name is Cameron Davis, and I, like you, probably use quite a bit of power in my day to day life. My phone, my lights, my computer, even kitchen appliances, all run on electricity. However, this much power usage is not free. It is costing us our environment in the form of climate change. Fossil fuels being a driving force in our lives, powering everything we use, has devastated the atmosphere and has caused large amounts of climate change. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, what can we do about it? And I'll tell you nuclear power. Nuclear power is cleaner, more efficient, and more cost effective than fossil fuels. Many people are wary of radiation being given off by these plants, and while it is true that they will give off some radiation, it is often greatly exaggerated and realistically is less radiation than people will receive from the sun. The next major concern is that it would be more expensive and costly. And while, yes, building the plants is initially more expensive, it is cheaper in the long term. So let me tell you a little bit more about why nuclear energy is a good idea. One notable reason is nuclear energy provides high amounts of electricity without the causing damage to the environment. Nuclear energy provides far less pollution than other alternatives we are currently using, such as natural gas and coal, which is riddled with radioactive chemicals. It's also far superior compared to solar and wind power due to its capacity and not being limited to the weather, which is inconsistent. The level to which nuclear power is eco friendly is also extraordinary. The amount of radiation output is less than you would ever experience from nature, including the sun. Approximately 85% of our exposure coming from natural sources daily, and the other 15% being from man made technology, like TVs and cell phones. Another one of the many reasons for nuclear energy is that it's cheaper than the crude oil, which is turned into gasoline. For reference, one pellet of uranium, which is the form nuclear energy comes in, is $7 and provides the energy that 3 barrels of oil, which would today cost somewhere around $120. As a side note, in 1993, 470 million tons of coal and 96 million barrels of oil were replaced with nuclear energy. By converting from oil to nuclear energy, over $13 billion was saved. So, as you can see, it is significantly cheaper than gasoline, which is a main source of fuel in today's society. With lower cost required for nuclear power, it will be cheaper for you and me, and labor will also become more necessary, and jobs will increase. Nuclear energy has a negative stigma behind it, though. The assumptions people make about it, often refusing to believe that radiation is very minimal and almost insignificant. People often cite Chernobyl as a reason why it would not be a good idea. But to that I say the plant was outdated and not taken care of in regard to maintenance. For the time, and our technology has advanced so much that something to that scale would never happen because that we have the technology in place now to prevent it and we learned from their mistakes. In Pennsylvania, the 3 Mile incident, the safety features did kick in and the overall damage was drastically reduced and there were no fatalities. Nuclear power is the best source of power for the foreseeable future. It just will take some educating and convincing of the people of the benefits listed with it being cheaper, safer, and less dangerous than oil and coal. It also outperforms other forms, including solar and wind, simply due to the lack of variables in weather conditions. Like I mentioned previously, switching to nuclear energy will save us a lot of money and it will help provide more affordable power to those who need it. Thank you.